What's up guys, Shavar here, back with another new awesome video. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to design an awesome website, e-commerce website, um, using a blank template. Okay, so I'm designing everything from scratch, so you guys can see how powerful Quad Builder is and what you guys can actually do on the platform. Okay, I know you guys was asking me for this video. Okay, you guys been asking me for this video, so I'm finally making this video, and I'm gonna give you guys a lot of tips along the way of stuff, excuse me, hopefully, that you're supposed to do on your website and stuff that you should not do on your website. I know you probably seen a lot of people with a lot of stuff on their website, but trust me when I tell you, we have over 15 years of experience, over 20 years going, 20 years now, and we know what's best for our client, and we will not give you guys anything that will harm your business instead of doing good for your business. So everything that we do here at Quad Builder is to make sure that you, the business owner, become successful. Okay, a lot of stuff that you see, we can do it, and our website platform can do it, our builder can do it, but we suggest you not to do it because there is consequences when you do stuff like that. Okay, um further on in the video you guys will learn, because I'm gonna point out a lot of stuff while I'm designing this website. Okay, so like that being said guys, let's get started. All right, so as you can see right here, I'm at Quad Builder. So this is what we're gonna use to build our awesome new website. Okay, so let's start from the the header. Okay, let's start up here, and then we're gonna go all the way down, but you guys just, take notes if you need to take notes, or you guys can watch this video as many times as you wish, until it's sinking. Okay, all right, so start from the header. So as you can see, I don't have a logo yet, so I have this as my logo right here, the text, and I'm going to, start modify this to, you know hopefully design something that is really good. All right, so with the header, as you can see up here, we got a lot of plus button on the top, and the plus button, when you click it, you can add stuff. Okay, you can add button, you can add code, you can add icon, you can add a menu and search. For this one, I'm just gonna add a search right here, and it come up with the settings. Okay, so this is what the search can search for on your website. Okay, I do not want them to search for my portfolio, so I'm just gonna uncheck that. um, I don't want the search to be searching the blog, so I'm gonna uncheck that. And the store, I want this search to operate in the store, so I'm just gonna leave that. Searching the pages, I'm gonna remove that. Okay, so this search, whenever someone type a key phrase in here, or a keyword, so to say, it will only pick up stuff from this store because that's what I have checked. Okay, so I'm just gonna have that. Okay, that for the settings, and I'm just gonna modify this button, this search, a little bit, so I can click here and I can customize the search as I see fit. So I can make it bigger, I can, make it, go down some more, or I can just, take away from the padding. I can border it. I can uh, play with the border settings and so on and so forth. So let me see. I will add a little bit of border right here. And the border color, I'm just gonna make it black, a little bit black. Okay. A little bit black. I can, mess around with the text and so on and so forth. I'm just gonna make it bigger. Is it too big? So basically, I'm just gonna play around with this until I get it to where I'm comfortable and I like it. You know what I mean? And I can always come back and mess around with it if I need to. But just bear with me. You guys will see what I'm doing in a little bit. Okay. All right. So round. I can make it round. Or I can just make it box. I can make it full round. I'm just gonna take some of the roundness out. So make it just a little, not too much, but a little, I think I like that. So I'm just gonna go with that for right now. All right, so that's the search button, okay? And I can put it anywhere I want to put it, but I need it to be right here for right now, okay? And I can add more widget and so on and so forth. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make changes settings. It's the color for the background of the header. I'm just gonna make it, try to make it white for right now and see. Okay, kind of like it in the white. So let me go back here, and for the background color, I'm just gonna change it to a color that I like. As you can see, excuse me, hopefully I can make it any color I want. Make it more of like a foolish look like that. So I'm just messing around with the button, with the search box until I find a color that I like. I mean, I really like this one, but I'm just gonna take um, some out, make it up a little bit like that. Let me see. No, I like this a little bit more. So I'm just gonna leave it like that for right now. So as you can see, I have a search box right there, and I got my logo. And for up here, I'm just gonna modify this too as well. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this in white. Okay. Um, Actually, I'm just gonna put it the other way around. So I'm just gonna put that black, and then I'm just gonna change this to white. Okay, so we can have it up here so we can see it more. Pull it up a little bit so it's kind of, go with it. So I can say, excuse me, hopefully, I can say, I can just say, okay, so let me put it up here and say, get free delivery on all orders over $100. Let's keep it at 100 for right now. Okay, so let me make it bigger so they can see it, and I'm gonna pull this down just a little bit more. Okay, not a lot, just a little bit. You know what I mean? And I'm just gonna save that. Okay. So as you can see, it's coming along very well. All right, so for this, because I don't have my logo yet, I'm just gonna see if I can modify this a little bit. Just change the, you know, the text, the style of the text, and see which one I like more. And please keep in mind that I can add more fonts in here, you know what I mean? Because we built in with Google Fonts, so if I need a font, I can just go to the Google font and just make, you know, get a better font. Like if I go to the, so for example, I can say that I want to add a text, add font, because we built in with a lot of fonts, so I can just come over here and just choose a font that I think that I would like. Please keep in mind, guys, don't choose a lot of font. Always go with like 2 to 3 font. You know what I mean? See which one you like and just, you know, use that all over your site. So let me see this. I mean, I like the kind of writing, so let me see if that will work for me. Let me add that one. I kind of like the way, as you can see, it's right here, and I can choose it if I want to. I kind of like the way you write it, like in, you know, it's the writing is kind of awesome, but I don't think, let me see if I would like to use it. Lifeline. I would rather to stick with a more, you know, basic font, because that's what it, you know, it's giving me for this design. So I rather to go with like something like that, but I can change the font at any time. Let me see, 28, let's go back to like 36 or 42. Let me see this one. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on font to change the font. Kind of like this one, so I'm just gonna let it stay like that for right now. Okay, because we have a lot to go through with this design. All right. So I got that right there, and I got basically this is my logo until I change it to the actual logo. I got my search box and so on and so forth. All right, so the next thing, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make another menu. All right, so let me see. I'm just gonna click the plus button right here. And as you can see, drop down to another menu. And then if I click that, I'm just gonna add the menu, okay? All right, so let's see what we need here. We have the contact. I'm gonna select that. I'm gonna add an about us. I'm gonna put that, and I'm gonna add a special deal. Put back the home and that as well until I change it, because you know I can change these at any time. Instead of say landing page right there, I can say best deal, best best deals or something like that, and as you can see, change right there as well. Okay, but for right now, we designing, so I'm just gonna, you know what I mean, just leave it at that for right now, like that for right now. Okay, excuse me, hopefully. And as you can see, this is my header right there. All right, so the next thing that I want to add in here, I'm gonna add like a slide right there. All right, so before I start the video, I tell you guys that I'm gonna give you a lot of tips and tricks, okay, of stuff that you should do or stuff that you should not do, okay. All right, so back to the design, okay. So the suggestion is, this is This is what, if anything gonna move and slide on your website, let it be a slide, okay, like a slideshow. All right, and I'm gonna show you how to make that in Quad Builder. All right, so you have the gallery and you have the slider right here. So I'm just gonna pull the slider in here, okay, and as you can see, it's telling me I can create a slide. All right, excuse me, hopefully. All right, so this is the slide. Basically, this is a slide. All right, and you can add image, you can add text, and you can add videos, layers. All right, video layers. So you can have a video in the slide, but do not let it autoplay. All right, do not let it autoplay. And let me give you a perfect example. I can give you one right now. I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna make the slide first. All right, so for example, this is a slide. All right, and if you want to give the slide like a color, you can give it like a color and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? If you want to give it an image, Quad Builder make it so easy. If you do not have image, we have an image directory right here, so you guys can download image from Quad Builder, so you don't have to go anywhere else to get your image, because Quad Builder have a built-in library of image that you guys can just search for, and if you like, you can just download them and use them. Copyright free. You will never get a copyright. It's totally safe to use them as many times as you wish. Okay, all right, so as you can see right here, this is the image library or directory. All right, so I can search what kind of image I want. All right, this image look nice as well too, so you can select it. If you like it, you can select it, and as you can see, this is it right here. Okay, if you don't want it, you can always, excuse me, hopefully change it. Click back, image directory, and you can search for whatever image that you want. So for example, I'm gonna say uh, let me say that. As you can see, come up with some nice product image, kind of, you know what I mean. Got some nice product image right here. And so for example, you like this PlayStation, you can click it and then you can add it. Okay, and when you add it, it's downloading it for you, and then it place it inside of the slide. Okay, so all you need to do, so for example, you can just add a layer of text right there. All right, and then you can write what you want to display onto that slide. Okay, so you can say can say can say get you can say get our top gaming deals. Get our top gaming deals. You can say this is a limited time offer, okay? And if you want, you can say you can say click here to get this deal, and you can link it to wherever you want it to go. Okay, as you can see, come up and say where you want it to go. You can say I want it to go to this store, and you can choose a category if you want it to go to a category, or you can just choose a specific product. For this, I would say, all right, let it go to category 1, and I can basically differentiate it to be like maybe a blue, or you know what, let it be that kind of text. All right, and as you can see, it's right there. So all you need to do now, you can basically, you know, modify it the way you want it to appear. Maybe that's too big, I don't know. See, um it probably too big, it not really, but this is the way you can do it. Okay, and this is the slide, and if it does not, if you do not like the image, you can always change it. Okay, so you can confirm that, and you can have this as slide number 1. All right, and once you create one slide, it's so easy to create more. All you have to do is click this duplicate button right there, and then you make this be 2, and then you change the image to this one if you want to. As you can see, it changed. All right, and if you don't like the image, you can go download another image that you think would be better for that category or whatever you want to promote there. Okay, you're gonna change the text and so on and so forth. All right, so let me just get a nice image so you guys can more see what I'm talking about. Let me see this one. So that's the way, or you can do it, and you can just change the text. Just change the text, and as you can see, this will be number 2 slide. This will be the number 2 slide. Okay, so you just go through, find some nice image, and just customize it when you duplicate it. Excuse me, hopefully. So let me go back, and if you need another one, you just duplicate it again, and then you just change it. Okay, but for now, I'm just gonna leave 2 of them, and I'm gonna preview it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So as you can see, this is the slide that I just created. Okay, and it's gonna auto slide by itself. You can see some of the words right here because the image is too bright, but you can modify it. Okay, you can modify it to the image so you can see better. Okay, so let me go back here, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna modify the slide as well, but for this one, like I'm talking about home right there, I'm gonna change this and try to see if I can get a better image that goes with that. Say, oops, excuse me, hopefully. I gotta click this. I gotta choose one of them. Which one you think would be a more appropriate image? Nothing too bright, just, you know, normal. Like, like this, I think this would be beautiful. And let me just modify the text a little bit so it don't be black. Put the color perfect, but a little bit more down color. Make sure it's full, and let me see that and confirm. Let me preview it out here and see how it would look. I like the white color, and I can, oops, I forgot to turn the, nice, not too bad, but I forgot to turn the thingy on. Alright, so let me see. I'm just gonna do it like this. Make you get a nice blue see-through thingy. Okay, I'm trying to find the perfect color pattern for that image. So that's basically what I'm doing right here. Excuse me, hopefully. Because my hand being clicking that button, it's like a gaming mouse button, but it's alright. Alright, so get it like this, and then after that, then I would just, you know, put it more back in black. Don't want to click the button again, and see how this look when I preview it. Okay, and I forgot to turn it see, so it's look way better. Okay, and if you click there, then you can just go to the deals category 1 as I set it before. All right, so for the slide now, what you can do for the slide, you can turn on mouse over pause on there, and you can say show timer, or you can show navigation arrow. Okay, so once you do that and you refresh it, now you can see it have the, you know, the button on there. You can click through and you can see the deals more faster. Okay, so that's the slider. Okay, so that's how you design the slide that you want. Okay, and as you can see, it paused when I hover it. All right, so let me change it. See, kind of like this the way, and as you can see, the time for the slide is right there, it's showing it. So it's gonna skip when that goes out, and as you can see, it's down here. And when I hover over it, it pauses. Okay, because that's the settings that I put in there. All right, so one more thing again. Let me just see if I can do the same thing for this one. Just put a little bit of, you know, that blue thingy over it. Save it, and let's preview it now. Perfect. And that's how you create your slide. Okay, all right, so this is what you guys should have on your website. Okay, a slide. This is totally fine, this is totally legal to have one of this on your website. Okay, so if I go back, I'm just gonna put this what's it called, the text down some more. So I'm just gonna let it go down a little bit so it's kind of separated from that one. And I'm gonna do the same for this, so they be more down. And you can add button too if you want to. You can add button. You can see it's right there. And you can add videos in there and so on and so forth. Okay. So I got 2 slides done so far. Okay. So this is a slide. All right. And it's much better than have something auto-playing inside the background of your website that's not supposed to be there. All right. So I'm going to pull this up a little bit. So when I save it, go back out here and refresh it, it can be more up to this menu. Okay. All right. And we can add like a divider thingy right there, like a separator, that if we want to, we don't have to, and we can make it this long, and we can pull that up, pull this up, so it look like it's separating it. Refresh, and as you can see, it's right there, you know. And I can add another one right there, you know, and make it look like it just, it's like in the middle of it, you know what I mean? Or I can just, you know, make it more less bright like that, so it's less noticeable. Okay. But for this video, I'm just gonna remove it because I do not want it to be there. I like it the way it is right now, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Okay. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna add like a newsletter down here. So we're gonna get a container, an empty container, and then we're gonna put it right down there. Okay. Pull this up some, pull that up some. All right, so for this container, I'm just gonna save it. For this container, oops, let me put it in black. I'm just gonna put this in black. Yep, just like that. Let me just put it all the way up. Yep. All right, so I'm just gonna put that in black. All right, and for this, I'm just gonna make it into a shape. So I'm gonna add a shape divider on there. All right, and you can, you know, choose the more appropriate shape designer for you. Okay. All right, and the next thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a farm in here. Okay, so farm, I'm gonna put the farm right here, and most of these stuff we're gonna eliminate most of these stuff. Okay, so take that out. We don't want them to send us anything. We only gonna collect their email. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to split this container in two, and I'm gonna put this over there. You know what, I'm just gonna let it remain in one for right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna get the form, excuse me, hopefully, and I'm gonna remove these. I'm gonna take that out. I'm just gonna leave that for right now. Okay, I'm gonna leave this as it is like that, and I'm just gonna say let's see if I can just put a text over there. And I'm just gonna write something right here to try to get them to, you know, subscribe to my newsletter. so I got that, and I'm just gonna, you know, just make it less long. So let me see if I can put it like 28. For right now, put it in center, and what I need to do now is change that to white so you can see it more. And this email thing right there, let me see something. I think I'm gonna remove this so it's just blank, so you don't see email on top of it. Or I can just say yeah, I already pepper that. I say enter email here, and just click save. And you know, if I preview it, see how it look. As you can see, it's right there and say enter email here. But what I want to do, I want to make it like a little, maybe a little smaller. I say smaller would be better if I make it. Let me see. If I can say 20, 23. All right, so let me see if I can, let me see if 32 would be better for this now. Just say refresh, and okay, not too bad. Let me just pull these texts up a little bit. That's a good thing with Quapella because you can just, you know, just pull that text up like that, like very easy. And if I refresh it now, as you can see, way better. All right, so I'm just gonna get the space right a little bit, so I don't want it to be too much space like that, too much space. So I'm just gonna take those extra space out and refresh it. Perfect. So now, as you can see, that's it. So enter your email here. They enter their email, they get coupon, and you know, everybody happy. Okay. So the next thing I need to do is get another container, put right there. So excuse me, hopefully. All right, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna add some services there. And what I should have do, I should have used this to just to make it easier because we have some services stuff here, you know, that we can add. So if we want to add like, let me see, 3 or 4, excuse me, hopefully. We can use this one. We can use this one. It all depend, like, or we can just use this one, you know, just to make it not too much, but you know. Yep, so let's use this one for right now. All right, and we can, of course, we can modify it. I have a gaming mouse, guys, so if you see stuff popping up, sometime I've been clicking that gaming mouse on my, it's this, it have a lot of extra button on there, you know, and make it do different things, but it's all good. So look, All right, so these are the three things right there. It's a free delivery, or we can say, remember we have free delivery on orders over 100. Right, and then you can say, yeah, we have 14 days return and support if you need us, support if you need us, and so on, support. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, yeah, so this would be good for right now. Okay, so we have free delivery. We can change this, we can change these when we want to easily. But for right now, we're just gonna leave them for right now, or if we want to expand them, we can expand it, but I think it would be more appropriate if we leave it as it is for right now. Okay, so the next thing we need to do, as you can see, we have a block right there. So the next thing we need to do is to add some products. Okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put another container right here. And I'm just gonna put a text there, let it right there, and then I'm just gonna say we'll say shop you can say shopping categories. I can make this much like probably I say smaller, you can 18, 28, whoops, excuse me, hopefully 28. Alright, leave it at 28 for now. And what I'm gonna do next is I'm just gonna add some product in here, okay? So I already have this container. I'm just gonna split it up into like four. I'm gonna split the container in four. And let me pull this up some. I'm just gonna add some product in here, okay? So put a picture, put that here, and I'm gonna go to my image, and I'm just gonna add this product right there, and I'm gonna add another one, and another one. Excuse me, hopefully, and another one. Okay, so we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 products. So to make our life easier, what we're gonna do, we're gonna come over here. This is the awesome thing with Quapilla. One click and it's copied. But first, what I wanna do, I want to modify this a little bit first before I copy it over. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is come here and I'm gonna scroll down a little bit. Let me see. And for the borders, I'm just gonna click here and I'm just gonna add a little bit of borders to it. Alright, black is fine for the color, and I'm just gonna do that with each and every one of these. So on this one as well. Whoops, excuse me, hopefully. And last but not least, excuse me, hopefully. And there we have our product right there. Alright, so I'm gonna save this, and now I'm gonna duplicate it, and then I'm gonna put another one on top. Okay, so perfect. So as you can see, pull that up some, pull that up, just like that, okay? And what I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna change this product, and I'm gonna put that product in, okay? Save. Alright, perfect. So as you can see, these are my products, alright? So if I go out here to preview it, okay, so this is the way it looks now. Alright, perfect. So let's fix the spacing between each blocks. Always remember that spacing is crucial, guys, so always make sure that you space your work accordingly. Okay? Alright, perfect. Okay. I'm looking if I got a lot of icons in there. I think the other one would be much better for it, but for fast delivery. But yeah, we have so much I can't go through all of them right now, so let's put that back for right now. Alright, so we got that. We got the products in. That shit, space is okay. Space is okay so far. Let me just put this up a little bit. Throw it more up to there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So what we're gonna do now, like we have all our products there, I'm gonna put a button. I'm gonna put a button right below that. So let me grab this button. First, let me put it into like a container. And put that button right there. Then we're gonna say shop all products, and then we're gonna link this to the store. Okay, we can modify that button a little bit if we want to make it smaller or big as we can. Okay, we can space it, can make it space out, but we don't want to do that. That is perfect. We can bold all the letters if we want to, but for right now we're just gonna leave it like that. Border, if we want to round it we can, but just a little bit, not a lot, just the edges. Border size, you can make it big or small, you can make it full or no, we don't want it to be full. Alright, so we don't want it to slide. For the over, I'm just gonna leave it for right now for that. And if we come back out here, refresh it, you can see it's black. Shop, go to the store, okay? All right, perfect. Think we're gonna change this color, something more appropriate. To the border color now can be slide. 16 font text. I can stay. That would be good if I can do and just make the other colors stand out, but I don't have time to modify it right now. So this would be perfect for me. Let me go here, refresh it, look way better for the store, okay? Perfect. Perfect. All right, so the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna come up here and stretch all the products. Stretch all of them. And please keep in mind, guys, that I do not have 8 products on the store. That's why you see, I use the same product over again because I don't have 8 products. Okay, I'm just gonna make it like a little bit bigger. Pull that down some. Pull that down some. Pull this down some. And we're gonna do the same thing for these. Make them a little bit bigger. Pull this down some. Pull this down some. And pull this down some. Alright, so I'm just gonna save it. So now if we look at it, it's gonna be like that. Okay? Perfect. So what I'm gonna do is mismatch some of these products because I don't want it to be like, the same. So I'm gonna put probably that right there. Move the TV and put this back. Move that. Put couch, something like that. Yeah, because I do not have enough product. I can just use some more product pictures to replace these one because those one already there. You know what I mean? So for example, I got this, I refresh it. This is perfect. Okay. So the next thing we need to do is to add another container. All right, and for this we say shopping best category. For the other one, we're gonna say for example, let me put another one and say text. Put text and say best. Put best deals. Okay. Let me see, 36. Perfect for that. Pull this up some and this one too. Alright, so in this block, I'm just gonna drop the shop right there. All right, and as you can see, perfect. Okay, so this is the best deal. It's the same product because these are the product that I have in the store, but the design is different. As I was saying before, design is different from these, so that's why it's gonna look kind of different. See, way better. All right, so as you can see, this is the way the store getting along. Really, really nice. Okay. And the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put this button back, but we're gonna put it right here. And this button gonna now say shop all deals. Okay, so save that. As I said before, I'm gonna correct the spacing, but we focusing now on the design. Okay. All right, so this section, I'm gonna be having a app. So most of you guys asking like how to display your app on your website, and this, excuse me, hopefully, this is how to display your mobile app on your website. So for example, you have a app and you have already built and you want to put it on your website as well, so you can make a whole block for it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna come right here. I already have the container. Okay, and you can add something in here. So for example, you can add an image. You can say app. I'm gonna download an image that somebody actually having a phone or something, you know what I mean, or like somebody playing with a phone. This would be perfectly fine, or this one too, but I want it to be more out. So let's go through. Keep going through. Let's keep scrolling through. Nope, nope. This one not too bad, but I wanted to, because when I display the app, let me try that one and see how it would look, and see if I can, like, arrange it to where I want it to be. Alright, so is the center I want it to be? Let me see, right top. It's too much down. Right center. So it was right bottom. I will center. Alright, right top. Right center. Let me see. It's on repeat right now, so over. Alright, so look like this is the best it would be for that. So let me see if, let me pull this down some. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can add parallax on there. Normal. So let me leave it at normal for right now. Alright, let me try to add some text. Alright, so let me see if I can break this down. Alright, so this for right now. It's not gonna, I'm not trying to make a perfect title and description right now because I'm focusing on the design to show you guys how you can just implement these stuff inside of your website. Okay, so let me see. If I can just split this container into two and put this over here for right now. Put these over here. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add the hop. So one image, and I'm gonna put that right there. Stretch it. Alright, that's not gonna work, so just bring it like this. Light up some. Let me see if I can just bring it over a little bit. Like this. Alright, so basically that's the app, right? You're showcasing your app and you're telling them about the app over here. So what we need to do now is to add the button up where they can get the app from. Okay, so put that there, and I'm just gonna add that one right there, pull it over, and then I'm just gonna add the other one right beside it, just like that. All right, make it okay, so it's like that. Okay, so you have the mobile app that they can download right there. Let me make this like, let me see something. Let me just change this so it more fits in. Make this bigger as well. too big, but I just want to see how it look. You get like 22 or 20. Wait, let me see some. That's what it is. Say 24. Perfect. And then we can put this down in the middle like that. You know what I mean? So it does not all the way on the top. And you can adjust it, you know, let's look, preview it, and then you can just adjust it to the look and feel of your likings, okay? So you can download, you know what I mean? Let me see if I stretch it, will be better. Okay, perfect. So that's the hop, okay? That is the hop. And as you can see, showcasing the app over there, and you know they can basically download it right there. Let me see the back. Let me see if slow. Let me see fix like, and see how that would. All right, so it's up to you how you want to do it. If you want it to, you know, go like that, or you just want it to be like more normal when you scroll towards the app, like you see, more normal. It's all up to you or you want it to be, but that's basically how you do that, okay? And then you can link them to the app so they can download it to the appropriate store. So if it's Google, you link the Google right here, and if they click it, it go to the Google, and then they start to download the app. If it's Apple, it's the same thing. You link it to the Apple, so when they click it, it's just go and download the app, okay, from the store. All right, so that's how you implement your app inside of your website, okay? So the another thing we want to add in here, let me just grab a container, is like you can add, whoops, excuse me, hopefully. Let me just change it. Alright, so the next thing you can do is basically you can just add, let me make it smaller. Add some reviews in there. Um, you know what? Let me do it like this because this is a new site, so I don't have reviews for them yet. So basically, let me just add some reviews from the space holder. Okay, so we have some pre made reviews for you guys. If you guys have a lot of reviews with a lot of people, you can use this one. You can see multiple people's on there. Or if you just have like 4 reviews, you can use this. And you know, you can use the reviews as a slide as well if you want to. But for right now, I'm just gonna add basically, let me see which one I want to add in there. I'm just gonna add this for right now. And I'm just gonna use this right here. That's what people saying about us. Remove, just gonna remove this block and just save that. So that's basically the reviews. You guys can like add the reviews in here, like reviews 1, like John Doe, and reviews 2, so you can modify it and put your reviews in there, okay? So if we refresh it, that's the way it will look. Now we down to the reviews, okay? Let me space it out some. Tired of pushing this little button on this mouse. Like, the gaming mouse is crazy. It's like so much button on there. Okay, so yeah. So that's the review section, okay? Alright, so the next thing that we're gonna add in there, we're gonna add like, like a video kind of a consultation thing. Okay. All right, we talked about this before because you guys been asking me like, hey, oh, can you add the video so the video be talking by itself and the video is doing it by itself, and I'm gonna show you how to do it again anyway. So you can add like a container, right? You can add the video stuff right there that I'm gonna put. Let me see if I don't think I have it. Nope. So let me, excuse me, hopefully, let me go grab this link real quick. Minimize and put it there. All right, so you can, delete if you want to and so on and so forth. But I'm gonna add like a shape divider, and you guys can add whatever shape divider you want in there. It's just make it look cool, you know what I mean? I'm gonna show you a couple divider, the way it looks and the different way, when you change it, how it looks and so on and so forth, excuse me, hopefully. So right now, if we come back out here and refresh it, because I'm previewing it, this is the way it will look, okay? This is the way it will look if you want to autoplay the video, okay? And you can, give it more space and so on and so forth. I'm gonna change the shape divider so you guys can see the different way it will look in a different kind of a shape divider. Triangle, curve 3, curve 2. So it's just basically, you know, just changing the shape and stuff um, of the background, like kind of. You see, and you can make it invert too as well, so you can make it go in instead of out. And you can put it at the top if you want, or the bottom. I like it on the bottom for now. And I'm just trying to find a cool one that can go with this video. The arrow. So the arrow is just, the arrow is pointing to it, towards the video. So I would suggest it to go on like the top pointing down. But you get the idea. It's like a lot of different shape dividers that you can use. Like for this one, for example, it's just a lot of different ones, and you can make it different colors, and you know what I mean, so on and so forth. So all right, so for example, I'm just gonna leave this for right now, for um and I'm just gonna, continue to like add other stuff on there so you guys can, you know, have a better idea of what I'm saying, right? So let's add a text in there. Oops. Excuse me, I'll probably get a product specialist. They need a product specialist, so I ask some question. Let me put. Let me just put this in the middle, and then I can say, okay, guys, I'm not trying to be good at writing the copy right now. I'm focusing on the design. Excuse me, hopefully. So please bear in mind that's what I'm doing, okay? So I'm not worrying about the words, I'm not worrying about the copy of the words. Like when I finish the design, I'm just gonna go over the site and make sure all the words are correctly spelled and all the words are, in place where I want it to be, and every word makes sense, okay? But for right now, we are focusing on the design and stuff, okay? So that's what we're doing right now. Okay, so as you can see, guys, not the best copy, and I'm not trying to write the best copy. I'm just trying to get space, older words, so it can, I can, keep going with the design. All right, so this is it, and let me try to come back out here and refresh it. And this is the way it would look if I have it to autoplay. This is how it would look. Probably have to pull that up a little bit more. But we're gonna go over spacing in a little bit. So this is how it would look. Alright, and please keep in mind, if you do not want that, you can change it back to something that you think you like more. All right, like that, for example, that show more of the video. So I'm saying show more of the video. Um, but I don't suggest it anyway, so do not do it, okay? All right. So the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna copy this and put down here. And I'm gonna just modify this. Alright, so please do not wait. Catch me while you can. Okay, so I'm just gonna save this. I need just copy that and put it right here and say just say start chat now, okay? Let me make this. Let me make this. Let me see invert. Flip. Overt. Alright, so alright guys, so this is the website now, how it look from from we started. This is the way how it look, and these gonna go to the products and shop our products and buy these and shop all deals. They can download the app, customer can leave their review, and this is the autoplay features. You should not do it, but this is the way how you can do it. And can start chat right now, so you can add the chat button right there, so you guys can, if they click it, then they start a live chat. Okay, all right, perfect. Okay, so if I go back to the builder, okay guys, so if we go back to the builder, as you can see, we can add, excuse me, hopefully another service. We can add services. We already had the app. If we have more services, we can add them right there. We have so much stuff we can add right there. But let me see, I always want to add my own stuff there. So for this one, we're gonna break this container up in like 3. And what we can do is we can add like icon. Icon and text. Alright. So and you can change the color if you want to of the icons. And you can, just center it and put text. I'm just gonna say service 1 for right now and center. Make it smaller. So for example, not that small, but 32. Alright, so yep. And then we can add some, text. Alright, so this row, I'm just gonna make it for like a space holder, so whenever time we need to like add these services in, we can add them in. But for right now, I'm just gonna leave it as it is, say service. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy these, copy. All right, and I'm just gonna put them over here just to make our workflow more faster with the icon. And I'm gonna do it for the rest. Oops, excuse me, hopefully. Let me undo that. Okay, and I'm gonna save it. All right. So these is gonna be like the services. All right. So we can have one service for this, the other service. Excuse me, hopefully. Let me see. Setting. Can change the icon. Set I think now is a good time to use a car. Scrolling, and you can also search. You can search for the icons. I'm gonna choose that one. And last but not least, but you get the idea. So you can just basically, have service 1. You type the headline, like the title and the description for it. Service 2, title, description. Service 3, title, description. And you change the icon accordingly to what services you have. Okay, so I'm gonna fill these in later on. I just put that there to, to make the person know that, yeah, this is what you need to do. All right, so the next thing we need to do is we can basically add another thingy right there. And you know what? I'm gonna make this much easier because we have blocks that can finish this off real quick. So I'm just gonna choose one and just modify it, if you know what I mean. So let me just go through these. See which one I like. I think I like this one. I'm gonna choose this. I'm just gonna modify it. Alright, so well, first thing I'm gonna do is to change the color. First thing I'm doing, change the color, make it like kind of a, you know, greenish yellowish color. Okay, I'm gonna, you know, remove that color as well. So we just got that color go in there. I'm gonna save this for right now, and I'm just gonna modify this. I don't think I need the top. Delete the top one. Then I can write what I want there. I can say book a consultation. Then I can, you know, basically I don't think I would need this because I'm just gonna have them direct them with a button instead of that. So I'm just gonna leave that, delete that, and this, oops, I think I have a button right there, a button, put it there, and we put it left, come over here and say book now, click enter. That changed really nicely. Good. Pull that down some. Just gonna move this text for right now. And what I'm gonna do next is change this image. I don't think this image is gonna work because I don't want it to be there anyway, so remove that, and I'm just gonna, you know, put the background back, and I'm just gonna add an image right there, and I'm just gonna download one that say I probably need to rephrase that. See if that's better. And these are a really nice image that you can use. Oops. Let me see if that one is appropriate for this. And you can, bring it out, or you can just stretch it. Perfect. That was really nice. You can, modify it like that. And as you can see, it's like beautiful. Perfect, right? It's perfect. Okay. Um, for right now, I'm just gonna leave this text as it is. But as you can see, it's a really, it's a really nice design. You can change the image at any time, you can play around with image. So for example, it's just make it so easy to just come here and just download image, and you got it right there to use in your website, you know what I mean? So woman and phone, I like that image, but let's see this one. That one would look fired. Perfect. So these images so beautiful, like it's just really, every image is just, awesome. It's just perfect for the website that I downloaded. All right. So if I come back out here and I refresh it, now this is how it looks. So as you can see right here, I need to space it out. So come up here. So yeah, make the space easy. So space that, and I'm gonna space this out too, so it's separate them, you know what I mean? Yeah, so as you can see, it's much better because now you have the space in between. And we always work on spacing after we design, make sure the site is designed properly. We always just go back and we adjust everything like the spacing and all that. You know what I mean? So perfect. That look very, very, very nice. Okay. Space some. All right. Perfect. So the next thing we're gonna do, is we're gonna pull this down some like that, and we're gonna give it like a kind of a design, like a shape divider. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna put it on top instead of bottom. We're gonna put it on the top, and as you can see, it's right there. Then we're just gonna flip it. Let me see. No. All right, so we're just gonna find a nice design for it, and it's look really nice, the way it just goes in like that. Let me save it and preview it out here and see. That look very nice. The way it is, going like that on there. Very, very satisfying. But let's go through them and see if we can find something even better. think this is nice as well. If I turn it into black, nice. And then if I flip it on top, like invert, perfect. So I would just save that and then refresh it. Really, really nice. Okay. Yeah. So as you can see, it's a very, very nice design. I like it. So let's leave it like that. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is add a footer to this website. Okay, so I'm just gonna come up here with Quad Builder. You get a lot of different footer. Okay, so you can just come up here and then you can say footer and you can choose one and you can modify it. Okay, let's choose a footer that is black. Right, this one or this one. Alright, let's just choose this one for right now. I'm gonna, let me see if I can just use, let me choose this one. And I'm just gonna click save. I'm just gonna enter the name of the website. As you can see, come back, my website called, that's the name of it right there. See if I can copy it and paste it right there. This is a image. I don't have like a logo yet, so let me just put the text. Let me just put the text there for right now. And I'm just gonna change the color into white so you guys can see it. And I'm gonna remove this. Okay, and let me see if I can probably center it. Yeah, perfect. And what I can do now, I can modify the footer to my likings. Okay, so for example, if I want to add my map in there, I can add it in there just like that, and I can change where my location at and so on and so forth. But I'm just gonna leave this until the customer put it in there for themselves, or they tell me, and so I can just put it in there for them. Yeah, and yeah, so that's the map. You had the map in there, and as you can see right here too, if, say for example, this information right here. So for example, if I want to add some stuff in here, like modify it with whatever I want. So for example, So for example, contact. Alright, so contact us for help if you need it, and then we're gonna put our number. Contact us for help if you need it. Yep. Then we're gonna put our number. Alright. Then you can say okay. You say okay, email. Okay, then you can say right, and then you can just, you know, make sure everyone in the world can see it, and just make it bigger. Then you can just pull this up over that, and then move this over, I guess. Have this come up some. Click save, and for this you can have it, you know, you can align it if you want, or you can just remove it if you want. This is for just for them to just share your site. This is for them to just share your site. If they click on it, they can share your site. On Facebook, X, or you can add whatever you want in there. I don't suggest Google Plus because we don't have Google Plus no more, but Tumblr or Pinterest, you can add them if you want to, okay? And that is the footer. I'm just gonna remove this basically, and I'm gonna add this in there. So if I pull this, put it right there, and I'm just gonna add this to the footer to make sure they know that I can take all these payments. Okay, so pull it up some. And yeah, that's how we do it. So let them know that, hey, we collect all these payments, MasterCard, whatever it is. Can make this more dark. Can make it more dark, and then I'm just gonna add another shape divider under. Let me see, I'm gonna bring it on top again. So I come up here, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if I can invert it and choose the one that I like. That look pretty cool, and then change the color of it. So what I'm gonna do is to make it more easier, to make it more uniform, I'm gonna come up here for the block, and then I'm just gonna come up here and I'm gonna copy the color code, and I'm gonna come back here, go to the divider, and I'm gonna paste the color code in, and so for that, okay, so save it. I'm gonna need the other side, so yeah, so that's basically how it will look. So if I refresh it, scroll all the way down, perfect, that's the way it looks. Amazing site, okay? Awesome. So guys, that's the way how you make an awesome e-commerce store in Quap Builder, okay? As you can see, it is really stunning looking website, okay? And you got the app, customer review, and you have these information in. I don't suggest you to do this, but you can do it if you want to. You can shop, you can add your services in, you can book your appointment, and information regarding the footer and so on and so forth. Okay, so like I got that, so let me remove this because I already have some information over there regarding that. Alright, so the next thing I'm gonna do, guys, is these. You can link them to the basically the products. So I'm just gonna use this for right now and go to the, so for example, the store. Nothing gonna come because I don't type anything in there. So just to get special deals. These are the deals that going on right now about us. Go back home. Shop all deals. Alright guys, so what I'm gonna do is just link the products, or I should have just, no, I'm just gonna just link them for right now. Put that one there. That's why I want one of each and everything. Alright, so that's that. Hello thingy. And the reason why I'm doing it this like this is because I don't know the names off the top of my head for these products, so I'm doing it this way so it's easier for me, so I don't make like a lot of mistake and so on and so forth. This is gonna be the watch, so to speak. Let me see. Alright, got that watch. I think I should put the chair up here. Yeah, so let me change this to the chair. Perfect. And then let me grab the chair. Like when you try to link them, you figure out the category more. Where the product goes better than when you just designing it. You know what I mean? I got that, and that, and now the TV. Put it right here. Then just link it to that. TV, okay. All right, so now this is, oh, shop deal. I could have do that too and go there. All right, so now this is a store. Now I can go, and buy these products. So for example, I need that watch. I click it, come to the watch. As you can see, it's a beautiful website. Very, very beautiful, really catchy on the eyes, well designed, professional. Yeah. So that's how you navigate to your website. Okay, so yeah, these are all the products. I actually need 8 products, but I only could get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products. I still need like 1, 2, 3 product, but it's fine. It's just for the video, so you guys understand what's going on. So this is just for the design and the demonstration purposes of the design, and how you can design your store exactly like this one. Okay, so you guys gonna have a lot more products. You guys not gonna just have like 6 products. You guys gonna have maybe 10, 20, 100 products. Who knows, you know what I mean? But you can, add all your products on here and sell them, you know what I mean? And as you can see, it's a very, very beautiful design. And as for the search, so for example, you can say All right, so just to make it, okay, so just to make it easier, so we're gonna go, so for example, for the watch, we're just gonna got the watch right here, say, what, this is for the watch, and then you're gonna have the text right here, so people know what they, what they're about to buy. Yeah, so I'm just gonna make it smaller. Um, a little bit, like a little bit bigger, maybe 22 is it? Let me see if bold better. I think I will bold them. Perfect. And what you need to do too is to just put it in the middle. Yeah, and then just copy that, and I'm just gonna put them. Oops, excuse me, hopefully wrong one. Just gonna put that at all of them. So this will make it super easy, so you can just do one thing and you have it for all of them. And the reason why I do this, you will see in a minute. So all right, so now they got the the name. I can just come here and I can just say, all right, what's this one? Say product 2. Let's say, or I can just say product 1. Let's start from all right, just to keep it in category. I'm just gonna just give it the name of the product that's there, just to keep just to keep it in category. All right, I was about to name them separately, but I think it's more appropriate. So because when you're on a website, the same thing you click there is the same thing you should see on the other side. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm doing it like this. All right. And for this is for, all right, so make it 4. All right. And the other rest of product should be added in, but we can't add it in because we don't have them listed yet. So this is the way it would look. So product 3, product 2, product 1, product 5, and product 4. Okay, so as you can see, that's the way we do it. Now, beautiful design, everything worked awesomely. All right, so for example, somebody wanted, they can just click it, add it to cart, and proceed to the checkout. And yeah, they can actually buy this product. And as you can see, perfect, awesome, checkout page. And once they put all their information in, it will be ready for them to purchase. All right, and the next thing I want to touch is, because remember we got the search up here too, and the search, if I go back up on the search, if you remember, when we do the search, we only allow it to find stuff from the store, which is the store is basically the shop, the store page. And I should have had it right here, so you know what I mean. You can go to the store, say shop and go to the store, like shop all products. Let me see, shop all products. Yeah, let's go to the store, right? Okay, so I said all that to say this. So the product called product 3, right? Product 3. We copy that and go to the search. We can either paste it in and search for it, and you see it, find it, say, hey, product 3 is right there. Or I can just type it, say product 2, and it find product 2. Okay, so what if I just type product? It will go for all products. Okay, so that's the way how the search works. All right, so it works accordingly to what you put inside of the store. So anything you put inside of the store, you can just search for it and you can find it using the search. Okay, all right, so we got the newsletter, everything is perfectly fine with the website, and I can, you know, show you a lot more awesome things with the builder and what we can do, like a schedule appointment and so on and so forth. Or you can collect payment, because this is the store right there. Excuse me, hopefully. So this is a store right there. And basically, in a nutshell, this is everything that you can do with the store. Okay, this is a store dashboard. You have some store information right there, so you will see when you start to make sale, you will see the money start to come in. It will tell you how much money you have, how much order you get, average order value, and so on and so forth. It will break down everything for you, okay, once you start to make sales. All right, all the orders will come here. And achievement, abandoned cart, if somebody abandoned cart, you can, you will see them right here, so you can send them emails and stuff and follow up with them. You got products. These are the products that we have basically listed in our store. You can add more product by right here: physical, digital, services, membership, subscription. You will see them if you got them. You can make discount. Excuse me, hopefully you can add your own discount code in there. By adding discount, you can give them flat rate, percentage of free shipping. You can even change the layout, the style of your store, the way your store look. Okay, right now we are something similar to this, because when you go to checkout, if I come to the store and go to checkout, as you can see, this is the one that we have activated. Look like this. You can change it to any style you want to. Okay, as you can see, we have a lot more awesome style. You can style your store however you like it. You know what I mean? You have the settings. You know what I mean? You can have your general information, shipping, taxes, and so on and so forth. Payment, and this is where you will add your payment processors such as Stripe, Braintree. We have tons of them, and we keep adding more. Okay, check out, you can add a privacy policy and so on and so forth. Okay, so we have a lot of things here, and we have a lot of things coming. So stay tuned for that. You're gonna be amazed of what we have for you guys. You got the email marketing over here, so you can create and send email campaign. Let me show you a couple of them. So if you could create, go, I have to name it, say service for right now, go next. As you can see, we have, some beautiful email that we designed for you, and we can choose whatever you want and modify it. You're gonna need your company information and so on and so forth. Before, I'm not gonna add this in because the system think that I want to activate my email marketing to start to send email, but that's not what I want to do here. All right, so Let me just. I don't wanna. I don't wanna set it up because the customer have to do this for their business. So I'm just gonna leave that as it is for right now, because the customer need to do that because that's their information need to go there, and I will walk them through how to set that up and so on and so forth. Yeah, but that's the email marketing, and you can actually send email. You can actually send SMS like to phone and so on and so forth, and a lot more cool stuff. And we have plenty more cool stuff coming to the builder. Yeah, so as you can see right here, I come back to the site, and yeah, you have a lot to learn about the builder because the builder is pretty awesome. We got lots and lots and lots of great awesome stuff that you can do with this builder. Okay, but right now, if you click the settings, you can see the custom code and stuff like that, SEO and stuff like that, your domain language, and I show you a couple of application. We have a couple of application in here that you can use as well, third party like MailChimp and so on and so forth. Send email and so on and so forth. You can send SMS message, email server, and we have a lot of cool stuff in here. And these you can modify your system message and so on and so forth. I suggest you can just leave them as it is, or if you want you can modify them. It's all up to you. Okay. Okay, guys, look out, guys, for the new features that coming into Quad Builder. We got some awesome new features coming to help you market your website and so on and so forth. And we have some other awesome stuff gonna be coming to help you to like videos and stuff, social media, and a lot more stuff we have coming. So just stay tuned for those, guys. As of right now, um, I'm just gonna end this video because this video is way past it's way past the time that I want to end it. But yeah, in a nutshell, this is Quad Builder, and Quad Builder is pretty awesome. We have tons of customer making a lot of money from their website and the platform. So just let me know if you guys need a awesome website like this one. As you can see, let's go through it together one more time, and I think that would be it. I also gonna provide a link down below. If you guys want to check it out, you guys can. But yeah, that's the website. It's basically, a really stunning design. If you can, as you can see, excuse me, hopefully, we got, a perfect design going on for those who want to sell product and services. We can design and make all different kind of website. Any website that you want, we can build it for you. You just have to let us know what you're looking for, and yeah, we can get on a call and we can build your custom website from scratch for you. All right, and every website that we build, it's built to convert, it built for you to make money from your website. It built to drive customer um, into conversion and to sales and all that stuff. Okay. Yes, guys. So just call us if you need a website. As you can see, our number is right there, 888-212-6627. Again, that's 888-212-6627. Okay, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video. And I will see you in the next video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for visiting quapbuilder.com. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, if you're a business owner and you need a website, we're running a special right now for Quap Builder for Business. The price gonna be going way up, so might as well you grab it while you can. Right now it's like I think it's 270. I think it's $270 per month. So if you have a business and you want to take it to the next level, yeah, just get Quap Builder for Business and allow our team to build and design your entire website for you. We will build it, we will design it, we will also maintain it for you so you can focus on your business and make more sales online. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.